Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jose Cordova, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now in the box, Gino Saucedo, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Grounded to short. Daddy fields it cleanly. Throw gets him 2 down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffing from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
Digging in, Ross Dobson. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year.
Dobson. All right, come on now.
First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. HR are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here, to really just kind of get some foundation of winning back in your blood.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Here's another 2-2. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the Ensibley now as he takes over at second.
2, Tim Klein.
Stepping in, Johan Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Johan Peralta. Let's go now. 1 time.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. Now, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, man, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to low score. You feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
All right, 1 time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better.
See Dow, the average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, see you drive it right back at the pitcher, huh now?
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on.
Here we go.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Batting third, the shortstop, Chubby.
Stepping in
Daddy.
now, Chubby Daddy, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Deal has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Ivan Cortez, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, keep swinging that hot piece. Let's go, let's go.
Hey, stay hot now, huh?
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, and a dive, but he's back. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
And he'll get back in standing.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Here comes the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So coming to the plate, Tim Klein. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Nope. Ball 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Hey, let's go right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air into shallow left center. Santana on the move makes the play, 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Gonzalez, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First offering on its way. Liner towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw to first. Wow.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Batting sixth.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Hey, two here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, play the one now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Nieve is right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Striding into the box, Antonio Nieve. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Here we go.
And now a pitch on the way. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now here's the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got ball called.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And another foul ball.
Come on, big guy.
The next 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dobson giving chase. One down.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
At the plate, Brett Santana. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Devin Bird comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Devin Bird.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Come on, big guy, get the pitch.
1-2, here it comes. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hot shot. And there's their first hit of the game.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Stepping into the box, Frank Reese. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope, that's a ball.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Hey, plays it 2. Let's roll it, huh?
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here it comes on 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 3-1. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manny Cordero. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
None out, runners at first and second. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, let's get a 2 ball, huh?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is skied into short left center. Santana sprinting after it, 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Patrick Deal. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Deal.
Hey, first pitch strike. Get ahead.
Ball 1.
1-0.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, 1 away, 1 away.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So
digging in now, Tim Klein, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tim Klein.
Hey, no outs here.
On the ground to short. This could be two. There's one. On to first, a double play. Striding in once again,
Now
Chubby Daddy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Daddy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ivan Cortez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cortez.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game he's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Digging in to try it again, Antonio Nieve.
Antonio Nieve.
Comes set, and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Left side, a dive. He's got it. He's up with it. The throw. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Into the box now, Chubby Daddy, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Chubby Daddy.
It's your pitch, driver right here. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this. Digging in once again, Chubby Daddy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
Well, Matt, that was a huge at-bat. He gets the single right here. There's 2 out in the 9th, and it brings the tying run to the plate.
Ready once again. And Ivan Cortez. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving. And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Third baseman.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very
mound, his second of the year.